Let's begin with a paradox. How do you defend something that is inherently indefensible? Your home, I mean. It has windows, it has doors, it's on a map. If a determined, overwhelming force, whether that's a natural disaster, a pandemic, or a wave of social chaos, decides to crash through your neighborhood, your reinforced door, and your ammo cans are just a speed bump. So what's the play? Do you stand on your porch and make your last stand? Or do you learn from the masters of preparing to lose everything, only to win it all back later? During the deepest fears of the Cold War, NATO planners had a terrifying and brilliant strategy for countries facing invasion. It was called the Stay Behind Network. The idea wasn't to stop the tanks at the border. It was to let them roll in, and then from hidden cells within the conquered territory, begin a campaign of quiet, persistent, resilient resistance that would make occupation unbearable. Today, we're not planning insurgency. We're planning insulation. We're adapting the stay-behind mindset to create a home defense plan that isn't about the heroic first encounter, but about winning the long, slow game of endurance. This is about making your family a resilient cell, capable of surviving and thriving when the systems outside stop working. The core of the stay-behind doctrine wasn't guns. It was knowledge and logistics. It was about pre-positioning the means to survive and communicate. It was about compartmentalization so that no single breach could compromise the whole network. For you, the homeowner, this translates into a complete philosophical shift. You're not just prepping, you're building civilian continuity of operations. Your mission is not to hold the line at the property boundary, but to ensure the continuity of your family's safety, health, and knowledge regardless of external conditions. It's a deeper, smarter, and frankly, more chillingly practical way to think. All right, let's start with a riddle to frame this mindset. I am not a fortress, but I cannot be taken by storm. I am not hidden, yet you cannot find my core. I bend under pressure, but I never give you what you want. What am I? Think about a structure that is resilient because of its distribution, not its density. We'll come back to that. The first principle is compartmentalization, or the cell structure. In a spy network, one cell doesn't know the members of another. This limits damage if someone is captured. Your domestic version is about information and resource silos. This means that your entire survival plan shouldn't be in one notebook, on one computer, or in one person's head. Physically separate your assets. Your water cache is in one clever location. Your long-term food is in another. Your medical supplies are elsewhere. Your critical documents and hard drives are in a separate, protected spot. More importantly, knowledge is compartmentalized. One family member is the primary medic, trained in depth. Another is the water and sanitation specialist. Another manages food storage and rotation. Another handles security and communications protocols. This does two things. First, it creates expertise, which is far more valuable than generalist ignorance. Second, it provides redundancy. If one person is incapacitated, their knowledge isn't lost. It can be partially reconstructed by the others, and their physical cache locations can be found via a secure, shared clue system, like a sealed envelope in a safe. Your family becomes a network, not a single point of failure. The second principle is cache versus carry logistics. A stay-behind operative wouldn't carry all his gear. He'd have it buried, hidden in walls, or stashed in prearranged dead drops. Your goal is to shift your mentality from bug-out bags to bug-in caches. A bug-out bag assumes you can leave. In a true grid-down societal stress scenario, the roads may be the most dangerous place of all. Your home is your primary base. Therefore, you should have the majority of your resources hidden in place. This is the art of the hollow wall, the false floor in the cabinet, the buried PVC tube in the garden labeled sprinkler line. It's about creating accessible but invisible resource depots within your already controlled territory. Your daily carry then becomes a small, efficient kit designed to get you from where you are to your nearest cache, not to trek 300 miles. This cache system also protects your resources from theft during everyday life or during a superficial looting. If someone breaks in and grabs the visible cans of soup from your pantry, they've taken your decoy supplies. Your real reserves remain unknown, unmoved, and ready. Now, let's talk about the third principle, and it's the most subtle. Defensive transparency, or passive resistance. The goal of a stay-behind cell is not to be found. In a high-threat environment around your home, this means mastering the art of looking like a non-target. This is where our riddle from earlier comes back. The answer is a distributed or decentralized network. A net. You cannot defeat a net by punching one hole in it. Apply this to your property. Instead of making your home look like a fortress, which is a challenge and a target, make it look unremarkable, but seed it with passive, persistent annoyances. This isn't about booby traps, that's illegal and immoral. It's about environmental design. Overgrown thorny bushes under windows aren't defensive. They're just gardening. A driveway alarm that chimes inside your house, not a blaring siren outside, gives you information without announcing your alertness. Having no visible generators, but the low hum of a battery inverter system means you have power without advertising it. The goal is to present a surface that offers nothing of obvious value and too many subtle frustrations to be worth the effort of a deeper probe. You want to be the house that a desperate person looks at, feels an odd sense of quiet inconvenience about, and moves on to the easier, more obvious target next door. Riddle answer time. I hope you guessed the network or the cell structure. It's the core of resilient defense. Finally, we tie it together with the Lifeboat Protocol. This is your family's agreed-upon trigger and set of actions for when things go truly stay behind. It's the moment you shift from normal life to your compartmentalized, cash-based, transparently defensive posture. It's not when the news gets bad. It's when a specific, pre-identified threshold is crossed, e.g., a certain official warning, a utility failure lasting more than X days, a clear breakdown in local law enforcement. The protocol initiates a quiet, pre-rehearsed sequence, sealing off unused parts of the house to conserve heat, deploying hidden water filters, activating your passive security measures, and moving into your defined family roles. It is the transition from citizen to resilient cell. So the Cold War stay-behind defense for your home isn't a tactic of confrontation. It's a tactic of profound, intelligent resilience. It's about building a network within your walls so that no single event can collapse your world. It's about hiding your strength in plain sight and knowing that your power doesn't come from what you show the world, but from what you've wisely, quietly, and securely kept from it. You're not building a castle. You're cultivating a deep, deep root system. And when the storm comes, it's the trees with the deepest, most interconnected roots that remain standing, long after the rigid, solitary walls have been blown down.